Oh, and welcome to the Memory Arcade. What Metroid today? Didn't stream yesterday, so I'm kind of making up for it right now. Yeah, we are playing Metroid Redux, Super Metroid Redux, which is a ROM hack that is, it gets Super Metroid closer to the Game Boy Advance games, in the sense that the controls, are closer. You hold a button to fire missiles, and you only switch through your secondary arsenal with select, not from the beam to the missiles and so forth. It comes with a number of optional. It comes with a number of optional patches, like Game Boy Advance, like physics for Samus, so it's less floaty. She drops faster, and the other thing I put in was the optional patch for save points to recharge all your shit. The idea being that, as you may have noticed, I put in, I selected hard mode because it's Super Metroid. I've played it a million times, and I wouldn't mind a little bit of a challenge, but at the same time, I don't want to grind for stuff. Which is why, yeah, save stations are also gonna double as recharge stations.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
That isn't one of the most legendary lines in video gaming. Anyway, I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebus. It was there that I followed the plans of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Hi, DC Junkie, how are you? Max fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388, completely eradicating them except for lava, which after hatching, followed me like a confused child. I'm still mentally debating if I want to play other M before Dread, or if I'm just gonna skip it. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy production qualities. That's the first time she's actually spoken. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Not doing a whole lot of enrichment for the little guy, huh? Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. The space pirates were not really subtle about this, huh? I was always really impressed with the shading on the space station. Just the little bit of artwork that translated really well. Onto the small NES resolution. So this is bad. I'm not quite sure what the logistics of this are. Like, Ridley is here, right? It's of course futile. Oh wow. That's interesting. I'm not sure that ever happened to me before. Oh, maybe it has, I don't know. So yeah. Those who know this game really well will already see, yeah, Samus is way quicker on her feet. I mean, I have auto run on, obviously, and she also drops real quick, rather than the very slow floaty jump from the original version. And that I basically put in so the feeling of this game would not completely fuck me between Fusion, Zero Mission, and AM2R. Wow. Also didn't know that you could make it drop the Metroid. Another thing that I didn't necessarily ask for, but the game, the ROM hack just put in, is auto fire when you, I assume when you don't have the charge beam equipped. Which honestly, every Metroid should do. Like you... Like I essentially, I don't have to put in a like a turbo function or so to shoot continuously, which especially in the early game is gonna be really nice. Again, really nice shading there. Looks very anime. Oh, you're finishing up Xenogears. You've been playing this one for a while, huh? Which, yeah, I mean, it's Xenogears. It's a million years long, and the second part is particularly interesting to get through. I wonder if there was ever like a... I guess the game is too niche these days, but I wonder if fans ever tried to, you know, do like a restoration effort. Of the second half. You know, make it less of a clip show. But yeah, let's talk about Super Metroid. The game in, you know, vanilla, so to speak. Obviously, we don't have any of our shit because I guess regulation. But also, this is a very early example of environmental storytelling in video games. Nothing is happening. there's no music. There's just, cockroaches or the terrifying space equivalent thereof. People who played the original might remember this corridor and also recognize that it's completely, blown up. This is Mother Brain's old tank. This is the room we fought Mother Brain in. Or a facsimile thereof. It looks a little different in Zero Mission. And this is the starting room from Metroid 1. Along with, yep, the morph ball is exactly where it used to be. But suddenly we have the security camera and those heads on the floor turret. And suddenly, things get a little lively. I know there's more stuff to the right, but let's get at least the bombs and maybe the high jump too. Huh. This is locked now. So I guess we have to explore a little bit more of Brinstar. It's part of Brinstar, isn't it? Get a first missile tank. Oh, thank God they changed that. In vanilla Metroid, Super Metroid, you need 5 missiles to open a red door, which is, wildly unnecessary. Anyway, suddenly we have space pirates. I'm not sure if they ever showed up in the original Metroid. Like these are supposed to be the space pirates, or at least their main force. These crab-handed fellas. Although I kind of always understood the idea that the space pirates were a mix of different races of species. Would make sense, right? Especially since their leader figures are alternately a big jar in a brain, a big brain in a jar, sorry, or a pink space dragon. Bombs to advance here. And yeah, after playing these other games, being able to switch on the fly by just holding down R to fire the missile feels really good. Second hand, if you will. Pretty sure the map also got a bit of an overhaul for this ROM hack. Also, I've been tempted to put the L and R functions on the triggers rather than the bumpers. But then I'm worried that Dread will come out and it won't let me change that. And then my muscle memory is gonna be real fucked. Well, takes a touch more finesse now on hard mode. Hope it doesn't scale too wildly, like me being completely stumped fighting Ridley or something. Let's open this up. And maybe get an extra missile for troubles. Son of a bitch. Well, I wanted an extra challenge, so there you go. Otherwise, it would feel not like cheating, but also I would never call Super Metroid dull, but this is a game I have played a lot. I'm worried it would maybe not be super interesting for the viewer. If I just breeze through it in like sub 3 hours. That feeling when you're on the first mini-boss and thinking, are there more missile tanks that I could be having? I think the answer might actually be no. But let's not waste any of the missiles that I have. I think the whole body is susceptible to beam weapons, but only the center responds to missiles? Something weird like that. Okay, we got him. Okay, we have bombs, as in the bare minimum of what Samus should start a game with, honestly. Like, if she starts Dread without the morph ball and bombs, I'm gonna be a little bit peeved, maybe. Or gets those taken away. Let's save here. Krite is gonna be a real party with these damage values. It's not gonna be a stickler from completion. First drop by here. Huh, yeah. Oh, that was a bad idea. Then we're gonna reach Mother Brain's private stash, which contains a missile. I didn't know about this hidey hole for the longest time. I wonder if this is supposed to be some kind of foreshadowing, as in Mother Brain always had this kick-ass body. Okay, maybe a little advanced. By kick-ass body, I mean gaunt, meaty, and terrifying. Also, the implication of the robotic arms and legs was always unsettling to me. As in, oh yeah, there's more to this creature than just, you know, a head with an oversized brain. But like, it was probably engineered so we don't have to picture it slithering around without natural limbs. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I ended up thinking about when I kept replaying this as a kid. Because I feel this is one of the first games to have immense replay value. And that's just something, like this game is absolute comfort food. The way it builds atmosphere, the way it can be both terrifying and soothing. Also, if any of you are like, wait a minute, this game runs way smoother than it should, it does. I turned the emulator up with a slight speed bump, or rather speed boost, to mitigate the slowdown found on original hardware. There's the boss statues, there's 4 of them now. Not sure why they would ever hire the other 2 guys. I'm like, other M gave me to understand that Fantune is not much more than a space parasite. Just kind of latches onto stuff. And whatever the other guy's name was, you know, the grilled shrimp, also doesn't seem like much of a, you know, doesn't seem like a chief enforcer material, kind of limited by the whole water environment. But then, neither quite no, I guess Ridley seems like someone who could get, who can get things done. Crate, I don't know. I would never shame Krait's beautiful body. But you gotta wonder how he gets around. And the doors are so much smaller. But maybe that's not Krait's job. Maybe Krait has like 10 computer screens and a headset that we never see, and is just, you know, the guy in the chair for the space pirates, which is kind of sad and depressing. The idea that Samus just comes in and attacks the computer guy. Oh, it was a big giant monster. You fucking racist. He was the IT guy. Anyway, silliness like this amuses me, as you can no doubt tell. This new bridge, right. This one's kind of pointless. Because we have full recharge on save. Hmm. Wonder. And we have auto run on, so was this one for just running, or was it for speed running? Like with the speed, but I don't care. There's another route to Ridley's lair. I want to grab another missile before we go upstairs fight the plant monster. Get those shockingly early super missiles. But I guess this is the game where they introduce super missiles, so the idea of them being this rare commodity hadn't really... Oh! Yeah, that's right. Let's see us turning the charge stream off to benefit from that very generous turbo mode. on. But for now, the makeshift screw attack is really where it's at. And I don't want to face a boss like this. Let's recharge. Come on, a little bit of health. That works. Also, just the creepiest fucking boss. This music? The slow movements? Like, this is Plant 42 before Plant 42 was even a thing. Also, my brain is currently overwhelmed by the prospect of switching to another weapon. A matter of years now. I never knew they dropped from designated pods. I should be more careful. This boss is maybe halfway done. Oh my god, Fantoon is gonna be a nightmare on this mode. I struggle with Fantoon on regular difficulty because it's such a fucking sponge. Oh dear. That's not good. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I shall strive killing it earlier. Quicker this time. I'll also have to take a very short break in a few minutes, because one of my cats is gonna have a procedure tomorrow. Nothing serious. Some dental cleaning. Apparently she has some... Pull up. I shouldn't be doing this. Just some dental stuff. But they still have to put her under, which, again, shouldn't be an issue. Just gonna save again. Again, shouldn't be an issue because she's 9 and healthy. A little bit nervous, but as a person with anxiety, of course I'm nervous about one of my cats getting anesthesia tomorrow, but the point is she has to go down on an empty stomach, which is gonna be the biggest challenge of this. I'm gonna have to endure some very hungry cats. You son of a bitch. Honestly, I'm just going in the ads of the boss early on are hopefully gonna provide. Go. D-pad Y. See, I've reached the blame the controller stage. This ill-fated endeavor. But yeah, she's gonna have to go down on an empty stomach, meaning lost feeding time for tomorrow is coming up. Have to do it at 2, so like 4 minutes. Of course, I can push that by like a couple of minutes if we're still not done with this boss, but you get the idea. Starting to think AM2R's dedicated mothball button was not the worst idea. Don't mind if I do. Shit. They're giving me nothing. Oh, that was good. Come on, Samus, don't do this to me. Wow, the D-pad just really shit the bed, or rather my handling of it. That's gonna be another retry, isn't it? More stunts. Just play it cool. Shit. Oh, on the dot. This boss is creepy, but also really cool. Can't get that grapple beam fast enough. What hit me there? It doesn't do the thing where it switches back to regular missiles when you run out of supers. It's hardly a deal breaker, but no. No. I don't remember charge bombs. Anyway, I'll be right back after feeding my kids. And we're back. More Metroid. You never have enough Metroid. Actually, I think after that, I'm gonna take a good long break from the series. I never finished Prime Trilogy, which is a mark of shame. Left it unfinished near the end of Prime 2, which honestly, the hardest part was over. Is this just gone, or does it respawn? It's... So it's not here, right? Never mind. Oh, I think it's over here. I think it's over there. I don't think I'm gonna find my rhythm here. Also, this is very much a case where I would like the X-ray visor to confirm. Oh, that is the one that you can do without the speed boost. Now for one of the games, many long vertical corridors. Oh, this is my jump. This is to show us that there is something there. That's the famous glass corridor. Not sure how you're supposed to figure that out. Also high jump. Right, we go to Norfair first. So I get to play a little bit of Samus Returns. Not in a way where I'd say, oh yeah, gonna stream it like that, no. But, it was an interesting experience right after AM2R. And one thing that maybe isn't intended to be funny, but really struck me as it was doors like this. First of all, they do a better job communicating that behind this door, it'd be real hot. Because you can kind of see the heat emanating from the door. So they give you a fair warning. But also, whenever you enter an area that has intense heat, it immediately starts blasting the Lower Norfair theme. The da 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 da. With the drums, with the horns, and it sounds real good. It's a great remix, but also just you're in a situation where you're suddenly taking damage just by standing around, and quite quickly. So naturally you're maybe a little panicked, and so the music greets you with this in your face epic epic tune, and it doesn't even like I don't know, I don't quite remember where it sets in, but anyway, it doesn't start gradually. Like, it's not like first it's the drums and then the horns. No, it's everything all at once, and that just, to me, combined with the fact, oh yeah, you just walked into a lava hellhole. Good luck with that. Just struck me as extremely funny. What is this, Zelda? And regular viewers might surmise, or might be aware of the fact I don't pay attention to stuff like especially colored doors, or, you know, little red, like the areas are even marked as red on the map. You know, I don't pay attention to that. You know, clear warnings that I shouldn't be going there and that it's real dangerous. So it was just this repeated occurrence of Samus just walking through these doors, being greeted by blaring horns of doom and some heat damage, and me just quickly turning around, because you need the barrier suit to go there safely, obviously. But yeah, it's a really cool remake. I really, really wish. I'm gonna grab some stuff before heading to Cried. I really, really wish AM2R had been allowed to just be. Instead of getting that cease and desist and thereby becoming this quasi-legal thing. I get the whole bullshit behind trademark law being effectively, I don't know, entrapment, or in the sense that you are supposed to the spacer. May seem pointless, but you know, the coverage is helpful. Yeah, the whole thing about a company has to defend its trademarks or actively pursue infringements, otherwise it can be seen as forfeiting the trademark. It's kind of hot garbage. I mean, obviously it's hot garbage if you are maybe a smaller company. And you really have to do this. Otherwise you could see a challenge to your trademark. But it's also kind of hot garbage as an excuse for larger corporations to sending cease and desist stuff. Because honestly, I have yet to see a single case where this actually happened, where close call there, where a large company lost its right to do XYZ with its property on account of not pursuing a fan project or not sending a cease of desist. I get why a company would want to be careful, but at the same time, it just doesn't happen, and there are fan projects, including stuff like, you know, mods that get support from, say, Valve. Valve is really good about making Half-Life stuff semi-official. I mean, this is nice, but this isn't a save point. And guess where I'm going next? Yep, gonna hike back to a save point. Apparently the fake right was already a thing in the original. And I always figured that, like, as a kid, I just assumed, because I knew that Cried was a thing in the original Metroid. And that he couldn't have been, as big as he is in this game. So I always figured this was a deliberate fake out to make the reveal that he is so huge. Oh god. I'm gonna gain nothing from saving. Like, I mean, sure, I'm gonna save, and that's gonna be important, because maybe I'll need a couple tries to beat Cried, but I mean, worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to hike back a long ways around to grab a couple of half tanks, but let's see how the big guy treats us. Sweet. Sorry, folks. I like playing this game, I'm just not very good at it. What am I even doing right here? This thing was a showstopper back in the day. Hello. Does this do anything? I don't think it does, huh? Right, we have the high jump. We should use it. Is he just apparating these crooked claws out of thin air? Like he's freaking Death from Castlevania? This might actually be way more doable than I expected. He said, immediately losing health tank. I was doing so well before I opened my big mouth. Gilead, give me another super missile. I mean, yes, it probably would literally kill you. Oh. This is disappointing to me because a lot of that damage I took in between was really just me getting nervous for no good reason. Like, I very much jinxed this. But that's okay. Overall, I'm having fun. I just had the weirdest association. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take the damage now and then recharge after Mini cried at the station and whatnot. Instead of being too concerned with getting hit here. I shouldn't have run into it though. That was very foolhardy. And for some reason, I had a line in my head from Kingdom of Heaven, where the asshole priest near the end is like, when the battle's lost for the Christians and the Muslims are about to take Jerusalem, this guy who has been a fucking zealot the whole movie just goes, "Convert now, repent later." And I think Orlando Bloom's character quite fittingly says, "You've taught me a lot about religion, Father." That movie's great, by the way. I mean, obviously watch the director's cut, because apparently I don't think I've ever seen the original cut. And apparently that one has a reputation of just being real bad. But Kingdom of Heaven, the really, really long director's cut, is such a joy. Like, that movie takes you, might be an overused phrase, but that movie takes you on a journey. Like, it feels very much like visiting that particular time and this particular conflict. And, yeah. Like, when I think Ridley Scott movies that I really like, I think Alien, I think Blade Runner, but there's a whole bunch of stuff the man made that I deeply enjoy. And that I don't commonly associate with him. I'm just fixing computers. What the hell are you doing? Like the big projectiles here are actually thumb drives. Well, or hard drives that he's willingly giving up, like, everything he has on the Space Pirates, just so Samus leaves him alone. Everything the Space IRS could ever want, to put Ridley and Mother Brain away forever. But she's like, yeah, no, sorry, language barrier. You must be a big monster. Yeah. There we go. Maybe Samus is not allowed to wear anything but the power suit on Federation stations and such, because whenever she puts on the Various suit, the shockwaves alone fuck with the instruments and everything. Sorry, kid, your daddy is on vacation. That was needlessly grim. Okay, got there. Let's see. We have the Various suit. We can endure heat. We have the high jump. That's good for a lot of. Out of progress. So. Well, I guess the smart money would be to go for North Fair and do a bunch of stuff there. I mean, I'm still missing something. I mean, this is not gonna be a sub 3 hour playthrough, but at least aim for getting all, if not most, of the stuff. Never mind. That's a speed boost affair. that corridor too. I mean, I can bump myself up there. That is not an issue. Or do the smart thing, do that. Hey, kitty cat. How are you? God only knows how many of those even registered. Damn. Okay, got a cat on my lap, briefly. Some loot there, but I'm not sure I can get it. Not like this, I want. That was. I can get this. I just need to be less fucked up. Oh, that's not how this is supposed to go. Save point was here? Yeah. of an ominous prepare yourself room. Shit. We've come a long way. If you compare this to the performance of a original, what's it even called? Power beam? This is a grapple beam situation, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Why am I having so much trouble with this? I think I need a bathroom break. That would certainly make things easy. Be back in a minute. Okay. Let's see if we cannot make these jumps. After all. Okay. This was grapple beam sensitive. There we go. Yeah. There it is. If I die to one of these, I'll never live it down. Yay! Finally got it. Just going for that map completion. I got it. Yeah. And there was more stuff there. Come on. Game. Why do you have to bust my balls? Oh dear. Shit. That is so much progress. Not even sure these jumps are possible. Hold up. Okay. I just want to see if it's... No. Boop. No fair. Oof. Really nothing here, huh? There's something behind one of these. I don't remember that much. But, yeah. Guess we'll just have to figure that out. It's the creepy recharge room. Hmm. And that's a power bomb door. Come on. Really? Well, according to Keikaku. Well, not really, but I purposefully didn't go here. Because I figured I'd fuck it up at least once. I'm tempted to just go, oh, I'll come back when I have the grappling hook, and I'll probably also have to space jump, but the space jump comes in real late in Super Metroid, so yeah. Oh god. Oh no. You there? That's better. Okay. Alright, there's a recharge swarm here. Right here. It's this little hobble towards them that makes me drop in it rather than that. That's where you want to be. Okay. There. That's the item that cost us the progress. Okay. I'm still having fun with hard mode, but I'm glad I picked the optional patch for recharging at safe stations. Okay. Yeah, we're mostly done here, so we're now gonna take this corridor. The animals are in Dan Brinstar, aren't they? Anyway, done here for now. Save for this tunnel. Wave beam would be nice. Okay, this is ice beam. And there's the ice beam. Oh, this was actually part of the curriculum and not optional. Okay. Anyway, we have the ISB, so that's good. I'm dreading the rocket ship. But I guess we gotta do it. Has been astonishingly painless. Oh no. What the fuck? Right, this is one of those situations where it's actually not at all a bad idea to deactivate the high jump boots. Oh! Now? Really? That opens up a lot of possibilities real quick. Hmm. Come on. No. Could you not? Well, we just saved, so it's fine. I don't remember the power bombs coming in so early into the game. Yeah, with the exception of a couple of things, we're basically kitted now. Yeah. Hmm. Tanks. I need energy tanks. Plenty of them. Like, before I even approach the red ship, I'm gonna do a backtracking tour. Huh. Good enough. Should I also be able to do the whole... I don't remember what it's called, but the technique that is a little bit of an Easter egg where Samus completely heals herself. Nah. Interesting. It's relatively painless. Okay, now this is a trap. High jump boots that out. Is the trap? Or clever. Oh, recharge station. Of a fashion. Okay, this is the trap. I think I might end up abusing the rewind if this goes tits up. Oh. Okay, there's actually no state where you can do it. Where you don't have to do it twice, unless you have, like, the space jump, really good reflexes and whatnot. Okay, let's do the starting area again. There might be an area where we need the gravity suit. Oh, the grapple beam, but we should be able to get some stuff. Not the least of which is a is an energy tank in the ceiling of the old starting area. so this one's... And... Hmm. That went nicely. Yeah. Well, let's see how badly we're fucked. Manageable. I probably checked the last time I was here, but you know. I love it when you call me Big Hopper. Okay, so this jump I can make, but I think after that. I think after that we're missing some. Yep. But maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now, but that's okay. I think it might just be faster to go through here. He said, and then immediately took the other route. It's okay. Just go down here again real quick, and nothing happened. There's more down here. I think that area is also waterlogged. Yep. Wait a minute. Something I've never even considered. So, I always thought, okay, gravity suit. But can we freeze these guys? And could they give me a little boost? Like so, and then such. You're not going to turn around, huh? Little guy. What are you gonna do when you reach the end of the stage? Oh my god. Does the game keep track of them? It does. and not come back. Okay, it was worth it. It was worth a shot. Ooh. Yeah, no, that is supposed to be a grapple beam thing, although I usually just do it with a space jump because life's too short. More grapple beam shenanigans. And here we are. Hmm. The first reserve tank. Extra missile. Oh. Actually, you can save. So do I want the tanks on auto? No, actually not. No. Would be kinda bad to die to something stupid. And then motherfucker. Actually, I resent that. Yeah, it would be really bad to lose the reserve tanks to something trivial and then having to grind for the boss. Then again, the reserve tank is at 100. Supposed to use the ice beam on these. Contrapoint, how about power bomb? Still can't do it. Oh, but the special candy is only for those who persevere, huh? Sure. Guessing that the animals are fucking up the wall jump themselves because their physics are tied to Samus's physics. And oh god. Since the physics changed with this ROM hack, they're executing certain motions, but are not getting the response. kinda how the demo mode in this game is fucked. Because Samus just can't. With the new physics. Okay. Why does this have to be so difficult? Of all the things they added in the controls, they couldn't make the wall jump behave like a regular ass wall jump? Guys, down there, please shut up. Oh god, Crave. Gonna grow old in this. Oh no. Okay, first of all... Wait, no, that's a one-way. Fuck everything. I'm so far at my limit right now. This is the one thing about Super Metroid that unequivocally sucks. The game has a wall jump, which is a cool technique. The controls are complete bullshit. In every other game, it would just prompt me to hold against the wall, rather than doing this weird D-pad flip, and jump again, and it would be fine. It would not be, I don't know, too easy or whatever. It would be like that. This is how it shook out. Oh god. Can you imagine Hollow Knight having this kind of wall jump? The game would be unplayable. All its accolades gone. I know I'm getting salty here, but this is just something I never look forward to. I may not even have to. Like, they must have known this was a little problematic as a mechanic if they added an early out. Oh well. I'm gonna take another break. I wanna keep playing. Actually, wait, there's more over there. No, actually, I'm just gonna keep playing for a little bit right now, and then wrap it up. I'm actually really glad that I found a way with the hard mode to have a little bit of to put a little more meat on this game to sink my teeth into. Motherfucker. Are we now quite done? We are quite done. Yeah, so, I guess the place to be is the wrecked ship, as much as I want to put it off. There's some trinkets in places we've been before. We could get a little taste of Meridia, but it's honestly pointless at this moment. let's be sensible about this and call it here. It's been almost 3 hours, and yeah. Except for that wall jump episode, and yeah, no, that was the only thing. This game, I don't have to tell you that Super Metroid is a good game. Even though Samus's sprite doesn't move with the ship, so I guess it's only a 9 out of 10. But yeah. It's still great. The Redux ROM hack is pretty good. Let me actually link that in chat for you. There you go. And yeah, it's a bunch of different patches, and you put on the main patch first, and then there's a little optional stuff like original elevator speed, the save station refill that we do, skip Sarah's station, which is nice for those who, you know, just want to get onto Zebus. And I guess they changed the X-ray visor, because there's one that puts the width back to the original. I'm guessing the X-ray visor in this one covers more ground. And also something about Turian being able to leave Turian. Yeah. And yeah, the heavy physics akin to the Game Boy Advance games. Couldn't spring for a better wall jump. Maybe it's really complicated, and maybe it would just throw people off in a big way. I don't know. It's a great quality of life patch, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, it's not one of those ROM hacks that completely remix the experience or anything. Not sure if the hard mode was a thing in the original game. But you know, it's a lot of fun. If you want more fun in your life. What a segue. My VODs are archived over on YouTube. Actually pretty current, like everything up to the Metroid 2 remake we played on last stream is on there. Like, not every playthrough I've ever done. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't yet sorted. There's a bunch of stuff where sadly certain streams are missing because I was not paying enough attention when I was archiving them just for myself way back before I made the archive public. But there's a lot there. If you enjoy my streams and want to watch something from me while I'm not online, there you go. If you want to be notified when I come back online, which might be... I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, because I'll be taking care of a cat waking up from anesthesia, and it's gonna be adorable and painful to see her tumbling around, I'm sure. Anyway, sometime in the coming days, I'll be online, and you can follow me here on Twitch or on Twitter, Mastodon, just so, yeah, just so you're notified if you feel so inclined. And if you're feeling particularly generous, I also have a tip jar over on Ko-fi, where for the small sum of, what is it, €3, yeah, you can put a little happiness in my heart. God, that sounded manipulative. I'm really bad, actually, at plugging my stuff. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. You continue to have a fantastic week. Take care of yourself and the folks around you. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated. You can, yada yada yada, you know the drill. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.